Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Book Nook with Squirrel and I. We've got some really fun books picked out today. We are celebrating things that make us all happy. Are we ready? Click on those listening ears. Use those scientist eyes and settle in with us, okay? Here we go. Should we start with the canoe one first, Squirrel? Do you think so? Okay. He likes this one too. This one is called The Red Canoe, and it says it is a magical, watery world awaits. Here we go. In the Red Canoe. I like to go on the Red Canoe. I sit low in the bow. I can paddle by myself, and my grandpa taught me how. We don't say much, we mostly look. He shows me everything. The watery world goes sliding by, our paddles dip and swing. See that, the reflection in the water? Turn this a little bit. He points out trees that beavers chew. He knows just where they go. Their lodges heaped up by the shore with tunnels deep below. Swimming round the Red Canoe are schools of fishy fry. Grandpa holds me while I lean to catch them flashing by. Look at that. See? We paddle up to baby ducks who quickly turn around. They motorboat their little legs and make a splashy sound. Aren't they cute? Green lily pads, like floating hearts, hold yellow flowers up, and dragonflies with shiny wings rest on these petal cups. We find a place to hunt for frogs, a secret muddy beach. How do they always know to stay? Just one hop out of reach. Kinds of frogs you can see lately. I saw a tree frog the other day. An osprey's wings beat like a fan. She circles, then she stops. Grandpa and I, we hold our breath when in a flash she drops. Look at that. Whoa, look at those talons. Her mighty talons grip a fish. We laugh to see her rise, water droplets, soaring bird, and slippery silver prize. See that? Look at that wingspan. Pretty cool. Sunset time is swallow hour. We drift along the shore. First one, then two, swoop overhead, then more and more and more. I love to watch the swallows dance, my head on Grandpa's knee. In my dreams, I fly with them. Do swallows dream of me? That looks pretty comfy. Sometimes we paddle in the dark on still and starlit nights. A lantern sits upon the bow, the lake, a million lights. Such a magical time of night. Gentle waves, a loon's wild call, we rock and dream and float. I shiver right down to my bones. There's magic near our boat. I wish upon the shining moon, and there will always be Grandpa and the Red Canoe, soft summer nights. And me. The end. The Red Canoe. Well, the next one I had to pick because something that makes me happy is favorite words. I like to journal and I like to keep a nature journal. So it's so fun to find creative words to describe what I'm seeing. So why don't you guys try that too? See if you can be a word collector. The word collector. Here we go. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Some people collect coins. Others collect rocks. Some collect art. Some collect bugs. Others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jeremy, what did he collect? Should we find out? Jeremy collected words. He collected words he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words he saw. Certain words jumped out at him, like this one, willow. He collected words he read. Certain words popped off the page. Short and sweet words like spark, drift, bloom, dream. Two-syllable treats like treasure, candid, motive, hover, glimmer, whisper. And multi-syllable words that sounded like songs. Kaleidoscope, wonderful, symphony, geometry, guacamole. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say, like aromatic and effervescent and vociferous. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Smudge, bellow, torrential, molasses, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Can you say that? It's kind of fun to say, isn't it? Jeremy filled his scrapbooks with more and more and more of his favorite words. Jeremy's collections grew and grew and grew. Then he began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them, Jeremy slipped and his words went flying. Uh-oh. Oh no. Dear, what is going to happen? As he begun to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. Big words next to little words. Sad words next to dreamy words. Jeremy began stringing words together, words he had not imagined being side by side. He clipped them all up. Look at that. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved and they delighted. Look at the dog's face. That's a happy pup. Some of his simplest words were the most powerful. I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. Jeremy eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking and feeling and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jeremy climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with his word collection. Whoa, that looks really heavy. Come on, Jeremy. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below, scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. Love that page. Look how happy they are. Wouldn't that be fun? Jeremy had no words to describe how happy that made him. The end. I hope that inspires you to find your own favorite words this week. Which one should we do next, Squirrel? Oh, you think? You like that one? Yes, it's very good. So Squirrel's going to pick the next one. You see, Squirrel? I love the earth. Are we ready? Okay. I love the earth. Every one of us can help protect the earth and make it feel good. Remember, if we take care of it, it will take care of us. I love the earth and I want to help take care of it. I love the trees and I want the owls to have a place to live. You see the owls? I like how he's holding hands with the trees. Maybe you can try to do that when you take your walks at the Arboretum. I love the fish and I want the oceans to stay blue. I love watching things grow and I want there to be enough food for everyone. I love polar bears and I want the snowmen to stay cool. I love to walk barefoot in the grass and shop at the farmer's market. I love the animals and I want them to be safe all around the world. I love the stars and I want the air to be clear so I can see them sparkle. I love the earth and I want us all to be happy and healthy. Ten ways I can help the earth. Should we go over them together? 1, turn off the lights. 2, recycle. 3, save my leftovers. 4, be nice to the worms. 5, share a book. 6, plant a tree. 7, use both sides of the paper. 8, save water. 9, clean up trash. And 10, keep the fridge door shut. Do you like that? I love how bright it is too. It's such a great message to remember. If you can stay with us for one last one, we have a little bonus one today, because you know I like to add my kitten and cat ones, my pet love. Kitten's first full moon, and I'm always hoping that this will make my cat Scout come down and say hi. Some days, just keep watching Storytime. You might get to meet him. Kitten's first moon. You ready, Squirrel? All right. It was Kitten's first full moon. When she saw it, she thought, oh, there's a little bowl of milk in the sky, and she wanted it. So she closed her eyes, and she stretched her neck, and she opened her mouth and licked. But Kitten only ended up with a bug on her tongue. Poor Kitten. Still, there was a little bowl of milk just waiting. So she pulled herself together and wiggled her bottom and sprang from the top step of the porch. but Kitten only tumbled, bumping her nose, banging her ears, pinching her tail. Poor Kitten. Still, there was a little bowl of milk just waiting. So she chased it down the sidewalk, through the garden, past the field, and by the pond. But Kitten never seemed to get closer. Poor Kitten. I like this one. You see that down there? Look at his eyes, so silly. Still, there was a bowl of milk just waiting. So she ran to the tallest tree she could find, and she climbed and she climbed and she climbed to the very top. What do you think happened? Should we see? Do you think she caught the moon? But Kitten still couldn't reach the bowl of milk, and now she was scared. Poor Kitten. What could she do? Then in the pond, Kitten saw another bowl of milk, and it was bigger. Whoa, what a night! See the reflection? So she raced down the tree, and she raced through the grass, and raced to the edge of the pond, and she leaped with all her might. Poor Kitten, she was wet and sad and tired and hungry. So she went back home. And there was a great big bowl of milk on the porch. Aw, lucky Kitten, just waiting for her. Lucky Kitten. Kitten's first moon, full moon. I hope you like those. Have a wonderful week. Keep doing things that make you happy. Okay, I'll see you. See you soon. Have a wonderful week. Squirrel says bye.